What is up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and this is Cosmic Tarot. And this is going to be a general reading, so eat the meat, spit out the bones, take what resonate, and discard the rest. Alright, so in the pre-shuffle, your current situation is clinging to the past. So this is for those who are dealing with past emotions, past regrets, past triggers, traumas, situations here that have been really difficult for you. Yeah, maybe it feels like this could be work-related, heavily work-related. 10 of Swords in reverse with the 8 of Swords in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're in this stage of like recovering from like something that happened at work. Maybe like there was some or within a family. Could be a family with the 10 of Pentacles at the top, but that was more like a big corporation maybe or something that looks good on the outside, but on the inside it's stressful to work for. Like, I'm thinking like Apple, Amazon, those big games like that, big tech companies in the game. Working for that could have been really stressful, or people could have really stressful lives here, and work isn't making it any better, and feeling unable to get out of a situation here, or stuck in something here. Your challenge is this Thunderbolt, which is the Tower in modern or Western astrology. Not astrology, but tarot. This signifies changing, releasing things that no longer serve you, breaking away from patterns that are toxic here. I feel like you have been feeling called to maybe change or release something here, okay? So that's been really difficult for you, especially, like there's so many signs, there's so many options here that you have, and the universe has been trying to get you to sail away towards something here. You have so many possibilities, so many different dreams, like, oh, I want to start my own company, I want to do my own thing, and the universe is like giving you every nudge to just go and do it, but you just won't take it. Like you had 3 cups right here already lined up. You got wisdom, you have the integrity, and you have the skill set. The universe is handing you the initiation energy to do it, and it's still like, I'm not ready, I'm not sure, but I got 2 friends here, and like personally, it's creating a bunch of anxiety and sorrow for you. Like, it's tough, What did they say? Depression is living in the past. Anxiety is living in the future, worrying about the future, So this could be, oh, why did I do this? I wish I never would have did this, and da-da-da-da. But good news is at the bottom of the deck, you have healing. King of Cups energy, healing energy here. I like this. This is someone here who is, at the end of the day, you are alchemizing with your emotions the denser energies to get you to where you want to go. Knight of Cups in reverse and the Judgment here in reverse. Yeah. I feel like there's someone here tugging on your heartstrings, trying to get you to make impulsive or maybe unwise decisions, which could be, man, just stay. This is the best job you're ever going to get. Like, don't do anything. Don't move. Don't do this. Don't do that. Or, the relationship isn't that bad, but this doesn't seem like a relationship to me. Now, if this is a relationship for you all, this relationship is definitely someone from your past that, the Queen of Wands. Someone here is very confident. Like, they come off very confident. They have like this confident persona. They have this confident aura. It's you, in a sense, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, feminine energy here. Someone very alluring and magnetic on the outside, but with the sorrow and the cling to the past, it's like a shell, the Fool here. Yeah. So you've taken a leap of faith here, even though you're still feeling some kind of way towards the past, I think you've decided that you know what it's time to, like, it's time to jump, right? You figured it out. Now, it doesn't make you feel good, but you decided that it's time for you to do that. Okay. I'm going to make this a quick one. I'm supposed to be meeting my friend down at the laundromat so we can get our clothes washed. But I am so sick of this cold. Like, I am so tired of the cold. My fucking battery would not start. It's been going kind of out lately. It's like 5 years old, and the cold just zapped it. And I'm gonna have to get a new battery this week because I can't keep doing this. And like, I let my car sit for like a few days, and because I didn't go anywhere yesterday, so yeah, I need to jump. Anyway, Two of Wands. Okay. So I'm planning here. It's almost like you're not afraid to like leave the relationship, leave the, you know, the job or whatever here, but it's also like you don't want to like deal with the fallout, the destruction here from this thunderbolt energy. You know it's time to go. You know it's this is someone here who is, and don't get me wrong, you may hate your job, but I think you crush it. You may not have the best relationship, but it isn't the worst. You know, it's like, it's not perfect, it's okay, but it's not fulfilling. There's some sorrow here. You don't feel fulfilled in your whole life. Or someone here isn't fulfilled in their whole life. Take it how it resonates, y'all. And also, you know, if this isn't a job, insert the relationship that this is aligning with. This could also be a familiar relationship as well. Sometimes family relationships, they feel like work. It feels like a job, keeping up with friend groups. It feels like a whole fucking shift hanging out with some of my friends sometimes. Like, it feels like I need to clock in for the amount of, you know, spiritual therapy sessions I'm about to experience. You know, like, I should really just call myself a spiritual therapist. I think that would just I don't know, whatever helps me dodge the IRS. Okay. Three of Pentacles. So your advice here is beyond illusion and go with the flow. You got 2 for 1 here. So beyond illusion represents the Judgment card in the Western Tarot deck, right? So beyond illusion. So seeing past the material world, seeing past the day-to-day mundaneness of life. You know, yes, it's so easy to get caught up in trying to survive and pay bills and do this, but do we take the time to really acknowledge and appreciate the people in our lives that are helping us? And, you know, to me, this is also gratitude. This is the angelic realm. This is advice that should be mindful that you have people here on the other side that are calling you to greatness, and just to listen and to just go with the flow. You know, like, just, I struggle with this because I want to know so much. Like, what am I supposed to be doing here, right? And this Three of Pentacles is someone who is very skilled, someone who is very knowledgeable, someone who is crafty, someone who knows how to do well. Like I said, like with this Queen of Wands, you may hate your job, but you might have been really good at it. And that might have been what was creating so much sorrow, was you were really good at something that was really detrimental to your self-being, because it wasn't in alignment with what your true calling is here. So now you're going to be celebrated. You're going to be put up on a pedestal for your hard work. You're going to be acknowledged for the things that you do here. Allow that to happen. And I struggle with taking this advice because I've always been such a hard worker. I've always wanted to exceed by doing and doing and doing. But I think what going with the flow means is allowing things to kind of just move you. You know, when you're going with the flow, or you're not actively moving, you're being carried by the energy around you. So it's more so like trusting and allowing the universe to push you in the right direction instead of trying to force your way into a direction that you're not even allowed. Well, I won't say allowed, but aligned with fully. Because think about it like this. If you were able to succeed so well in a position where you were out of alignment, imagine how fucking awesome you would be if you allowed the universe to put you back in alignment with where you're designed to go. That just kind of fucked my head a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. But just think about that. Imagine if we stopped trying so hard to make something work that we were already killing it at, and we just let the universe bring to us the things that we were aligned with and our true higher soul's purpose. I don't know. Maybe I should be a spiritual coach. I think I am. Wheel of Fortune here. This is giving me the energy here of divine timing, good fortune, good luck. You know, the more we just continue to just say, you know what, universe, just direct me towards something here. I'm not sure what I could do anymore, and just give it up to God. Honestly, like, this is just like, give it up to God. Let the universe kind of like lead you in the right direction. And I know that sounds, for those who have grew up in very adverse, you know, childhoods, the thought of letting some nebulous force be in control feels relaxing and scary as hell, especially if you had a turbulent family life where you never knew where people were coming or going, or if you're going to have a place to stay this week, or if you're going to be kicked out, or this or that. You know, it's hard to just not want to take the reins and just be in control. But the universe is saying, you know, that's a fear-based consciousness leading. You know, you're letting your inner child direct your adult life, when the adult life is saying, let me show you what's going on around you, and then I'm going to nudge you in the right direction. And all you have to do is simply let me. But that requires a level of trust that you'll have to allow the universe to bring to you here, because what you don't see here is how you feel about yourself is a lot of sorrow and a lot of sadness here around all the things here, especially when you think about your past. But what people see when they look at you is success. You are a walking embodiment of success, even though you may not feel like it. Like, you have some really good cards here. Like, you're sad and it's like you're clinging to the past, but like you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. Like, you showing up, you look nice, you look good. Like, you know, everyone's like, you know, damn, what's going on with them? Like, you don't look like what broke you. You know, you don't look like, and I get this too sometimes, it's like, you looking at you, the way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself, you've learned how to mask so much of your sadness and so much of your grief, so many of your things here. So you know how to put on that good mask, that act here. The Six of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, that's yeah. You're really good at being compassionate towards others. You're really good at encouraging other people here. And I think it's because you've had this Ten of Pentacles, Empress in reverse, past energy here with people from your lineage here who has struggled, who have been downtrodden, who have never really, I don't want to say poured into you, but they did know how. Like, it's like you could have parents that love you, but they just weren't very good at it, you know? Or they weren't good at loving you the way you needed to. They still don't maybe even show up for you the way that you would have liked them to have, but I don't know. I feel like you are someone here who is like, when people look at you, they see success. They don't see someone who grew up in the projects. They don't see somebody who grew up in a trailer. They don't see someone who grew up in a tiny 2-bedroom flat. They don't see someone who had to, go without meals certain nights. They don't see someone who had to get a job at an early age to have to help out around the family. They don't see any of that. And it's not because you live like this really affluent, like highfalutin, like I'm better than everybody lifestyle now. It's just that you just carry yourself with this silent confidence here, and it just draws people in. Like, people feel really comfortable and safe around you. People will tell you their business because they know that you're not someone who is, going around talking shit behind people's backs. Like, sorry. If you see me looking at my phone, it's because I'm waiting for my friend to call me because he has to come drop my car for me. People, maybe you don't see it, but your healing has got everyone's attention. Like, your healing here, there's trust too. I knew trust had to be somewhere. Healing and trust and experiencing here. The 3 cards at the bottom of the deck. I could keep pulling forever, but I'm not. But I kept feeling that the trust card should be out here. And to see that it's behind the healing, it makes me feel good. Healing and trust are 2 things that you are... Thank you. That you are working on. Healing and trust. Ooh. Trusting is anchoring the healing. I don't know what you want me to do, but this is me talking to the universe. It's like, I don't know what exactly is it I'm meant to do here, but I know I'm being called to make these videos. I'm called to make this channel. I'm called to help people in this way. And this has been really fun. It's been really exciting, and I've been really, really appreciating all of the engagement that I get with you all. And, I just think about that all the time here. And that's how I talk to the universe. It's just, this is what I love to do. 4 of Pentacles. Oh, people do not want to let you go. They see some people from your past. They do not want to let you go, honey. Someone here wants to hold on to your energy because you feel so good. You feel so good. You're like a breath of fresh air. You're just like a very calming presence in a lot of people's lives. I feel like because how do I put this? The universe is all about give and take. Ooh. King of Wands. King of Cups. It's all about give and take here. And, as I'm sitting here waiting for my friend to come help me start my battery, I think about the times I had to go help him start his battery. And, it's just a give and take kind of thing. It's like his battery was kind of going out at the beginning of the winter. And here I am kind of catching at the coattail of it. But it's like, it's a battery. They only last 3 to 5 years, and I got 5 years out of it, so I'm happy. I mean, it sucks I have to go buy a new one, but that's having a car, man. Like, if you don't have a car, you gotta buy new batteries. It's just part of the thing. It's a thing that car owners have to do. So with this King of Cups, to me, this is someone here who understands the nature of give and take as well. This is someone who knows how to receive and be a good friend as well. So this is the energy that people put you in. Like, this is what people remember you as. Like, you're not a friend that people are like, man, watch out for collective. Like they came over and then my headphones went missing. Like, you're not that kind of person. Like, people don't look at you and say, oh shit, let me put up this cash I got laying around the house when they come over because they got sticky fingers. Like, no, they're like, okay, like, damn, like, I'm running late and my car won't start. Who can I call that I know is going to come and help me? Oh, collective. And it's not on some like usury type of shit. It's like, who's a genuine person who is like going to help me and not try to like joan on me and make me like feel bad about having a issue. Like, oh, collective is, you know. For my signs that are coming out today, I'm seeing Aquarius, I'm seeing Scorpio, fire and water. So that would be Scorpios, Cancer, Aries is out here with the Fool, Queen of Wands, and then the Wheel of Fortune. What's that? That could be fixed signs. So that's Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So heavy Scorpio and Aquarius energy here. So yeah, so transformation and liberation here are two of like important things around you. Like, you're liberating yourself through transformation, which makes complete sense here. Ooh, and the King of Wands. Y'all, we're getting a lot of uprights. So this is a very uplifting, positive, vibrationally high frequency message. Not a lot of low vibrational energy in your field anymore. That's good. Ugh. I did a protection candle ritual, and I feel a lot better. King of Wands and the King of Cups here. You could be someone here who is masculine or feminine. There are a lot of really good traits about you from both polarities, or both modalities, I should say. You're really good at being an authoritative leader. You're very good at making decisions from a very wise and just place, but also knowing that people's feelings are important. So you're not someone who just doesn't care about people's feelings. You understand the impact of making heart-led decisions, as well as, you know, analytical ones, that they need to be measured and balanced out. Awareness. Yeah, you're a very aware person. Self-aware, high self-awareness, which we love that. Ooh, Three of Wands, expansion here. You're growing. So this is the reason why you have to, you can't keep clinging to the past. Those old narratives, those old belief systems here. It's creating this level of sorrow, which is kind of like, I won't say keeping down or blocking, but it's suppressing. It's holding it back. And it's time to let it go. And your advice is to allow yourself to expand, to grow, to live loud, to live fully, to truly live in the moment too. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Now this is interesting here, because this speaks of organization and balance here. Oh, you're about to get an offset here that is not going to seem practical. It's like it's going to feel imbalanced, like in a good way. Like, to me, this is someone who is going to be, it's going to come across as, you know, wow, like you get a lot of reward for a little bit of effort. Like, you're going to be very, someone here who is, you know, you did a long time being imbalanced here. You had a long time with a very low interest rate, and now you're about to get a really high interest rate. You're gonna get like a 4-to-1 on your investments type of shit. Like, for so many years you put in so much and so much and so much, and you got a fraction of what you were putting in. Now it's the opposite. Now you put in $1, you're going to get $4, you know? So it's nice. It's really nice. You're really about to just take off. And it's all because of how you treat people. You leave situations with compassion and not cruelty. You know how to walk away from people without having to be completely mean and nasty. Like, you can tell the truth in a very kind and generous way that is going to create this thunderbolt here, you know? To you, it looks like you're just making good decisions and planning and taking leaps of faith here. But to the rest of the world, to people from the outside looking in, you're someone here who has mastered emotional intelligence and self-confidence. You're someone here who isn't afraid to make a mistake. You're not someone who's afraid to walk back an apology. You're not someone here who's not afraid to say, oh, you know what, I probably could have done this a better way, but you're just you. And the more you just allow yourself to be you, the better you'll be. Because this clinging to the past is creating the sorrow. And you don't see the success that everyone else sees in you. You are a true earth angel. You've alchemized some heavy shit. You survived some shit people wouldn't even dare to even understand. And you're humble about everything. You don't go around trying to flashy designer things, or you may have a few statement pieces that you put on from time to time, like we all do. You live out loud, but you're not trying to impress anybody. You don't do things for people's approval. You do things because your self-expression is just who you are. You're proud of who you are, It took a while to get there. Ooh, take a risk. 44. So now's a good time to take action on tasks that require initiative, creativity, and risk-taking. Get organized and make plans with realistic expectations of success, rather than waiting for things to change on their own. That's some good advice too, And I see you taking a risk, and it's right there with the Fool card. So this is alignment. Yeah. Whatever it is that you feel like you need to go for it. I'm going to start going live. I'm going to have to. I just really need to start going live. It just seems like the natural progression, and I've been so scared to go live. It just terrifies me. I've done it a few times, and I just really it's like being put on the spot. 37, comfort zones. Wouldn't I just say, your comfort zone has become too familiar. It's time to step out and pursue what you truly desire, knowing that your angels are guiding and supporting you. Hey, y'all, this message is supposed to be for you, not me, but I guess we can get too far up in here. But yeah, we gotta leave that comfort zone, y'all. We have got to leave this comfort zone. This comfort zone, 37. So, and last but not least, 18, meant for success. These are double numbers. So to me, this is duality. This is here in the physical world. This is mirrored energy. So you need to start seeing yourself the way other people see you. And other people see you as successful. They see you as someone here who may be a little disorganized at times, but we'll figure that out. We'll work on that. But you're meant for success. A major change is coming, and while it may feel disruptive, it's guiding you towards success. Embrace this shift as it will lead you to your purpose and financial prosperity. Soon, the reason for the change will become clear, revealing your true path. I like that. You are meant for success. You know, right before I go, I want to say thank you for being here. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how this video resonated with you. I have a little story to tell while I leave. While my friends, I'm waiting. But years ago, right before I got really, spiritual and stuff, my first year of teaching, about a little over 10 years ago, I used to work at this restaurant, in this really fancy, very overpriced, hotel restaurant. And these two pretentious people from New York, like, they were very snooty, very uppity, and they were like, I remember they were like, what kind of, Tanqueray, or not kind of Tanqueray, the kind of gin do you have? And I'm like, we have Tanqueray, we have Bombay Sapphire, we have Hendrix. And they were like, they wanted like some super, super, super duper. I'm like, listen, like, we have Hendrix. Okay, Hendrix is probably like the top shelf, but they wanted like elite level stuff. And I'm like, dude, come on now. It's a restaurant and a bar. You know what I mean? In a high loft, hotel. whatever, right? Anyway, I did such a good job, and I was just, talking to them. I was a good server. Like, I always got good tips. And this lady, she takes out this notebook, and she's like, what's your name? And I was like, my name's Eric. And she was like, I'm writing your name in this book because one day you're going to be very successful and very, influential or something like that. She said something crazy like that. And I just looked at her and I was just like, okay, yeah, thank you. Just whatever it takes to get the tip, right? But I just remember thinking, like, that was so pretentious. Like, what a, like, I didn't know what to feel about that. And then here I am now starting to kind of understand what some of that means. And I think we need to really look at ourselves and say, if they can see it, why can't I? Why have we been conditioned to feel cringe about thinking of ourselves in a high regard? Just something to think about. Well, that's all I got for you all today. I hope you all enjoyed this message. And as always, I love you. Until next time, drink water, be safe, and peace.